Okay, so beginning our day, and just one of the qualities that the Buddha speaks about and extols as a virtue is contentment, and I'm reflecting on contentment. I think it's helpful to consider it not so much as a goal, but as a way of how a way of being, a way of what we're doing, what we bring in, because it's so easy to kind of extend things out into the future at some point in time in the future when I'm not so upset or irritated, then I'll be content. Or when I'm so racked with attachment and desire, then I'll be content. But it's more really reflecting on how can I be comfortable with what I'm doing right now? How can I be comfortable with this? How can I be? So it's an exploration, and it's a kind of investigation of how do we implement or bring qualities into being. And so, when we're whatever we're experiencing, we've got a chore, a work task, whatever we're doing and experiencing. Can I be content with this? Or how can I do that? It's like in interacting and communicating with others. Can I come from a place of contentment rather than, because there's usually a kind of the impulses behind things of trying to either some kind of anticipation or some kind of expectation or worry or whatever, and that tends to be what's running behind our communication with others. And can I bring contentment into that communication? Can I do that? How do I do that? And so it's just like as an exploration, and also just to be reflecting that contentment isn't complacency. It's like somehow, if I'm content, then I won't have to think about, deal with anything, because I'll just be content. But it's not complacency. You want to be engaged with yourself and your practice and the world around you with some integrity and skillfulness, and not just drift into complacency and that because it is gosh, if I could just zone out, then I'd be okay, which is not a great mental state for cultivation. And so but this exploration of contentment, and particularly, say, in meditation, can I bring contentment to, say, experience of an in-breath and an out-breath? Can I bring contentment to just being aware and mindful, rather than being either buying into some storyline or proliferating about something just because I'm bored or nothing else is coming up in my mind. So it's this kind of engagement with contentment and exploring it. So